What is going on, YouTube? Today we're back at it with another video here at Mueller Motorsports. Don't mind the second camera because we are just testing that out. It's just there for testing purposes. But I am here to, break down a little bit of what I'm going to be doing. I started this journey 5 years ago, and what I mean by that is I'm 27, but I didn't start living my life until I met my wife. 5 years ago, I met her, and I was practically homeless, had a drug problem, had an issue with drinking, and all kinds of stuff. I wasn't a great person, and my wife gave me the confidence to be able to accomplish anything, and she allowed me to get my self-esteem back and gave me confidence to just about accomplish anything. And it all started with a dream. We're from Buffalo, New York, and 5 years ago we got into our car, or about 3 years ago. Before that we got married, but after we got married, we got into our car and drove 30 hours to Texas. And once we moved here, we loved it. Everything was great. And somehow we were able to afford buying a house and a brand new car, and we're debt free. And this is where sim racing comes along. One of our plans was we wanted to have a baby, and my wife got really sick and we lost the baby, and she miscarried, she went septic, and shit got really scary. And after all that happened, I was down, depressed, and just didn't want to do this anymore, didn't want to stream, didn't want to do sim racing. And she was a big believer in this. She pushed me to do it. And one of the things that I realized is we could die any day. I would die a happy man if I died today, but what have I accomplished? So kind of came to this understanding where if I put my mind to something, I can do it. And that's why I started this channel. I want to go from somebody that's never really done much of anything and go from driving on a simulator to a real GT car. I want to do tons of giveaways. I want you guys to enjoy the channel. And, I'm not a professional, but I think we're all going to have a ton of fun. And I hope you guys get to enjoy this, because life has been hard, but life's hard for everybody. Today we're going to be in the GT3 Mercedes, and we should be running about hopefully a 213. That's what I want to run. right now, for those of you unaware, we're just in practice, and then we'll have 5 minutes or 7 minutes of qualifying, and then we'll have a race. But we just wiped out. My bad, dude. I gotta fix my force feedback and we'll be good. This would probably be why. Yeah, there we go. Damn it! I really got black flagged for that? I hate that. There we go. Just for the record, that wasn't having no force. Jesus, stroke talk. That wasn't having no force feedback. The reason that I spun is I hit the gas and the brake at almost the same time, and a little bit too much understeer. You know, you want to keep your inputs low in the rain, but if you keep them too low and you're too aggressive on your braking or throttling, like this, what? You just gas it, the front end moves more. Now that we know we got everything all set up, we'll chill out till qualifying, and I'll come talk to you guys. What's going on, Stevie? Yo, to show you guys why I don't really respond that much to, give me 1 second. I have 3 screens. My 49 is my main, and then 27's on the side. And the reason I don't respond to chat is, one, I could set it up to where you guys could like put one of the overlays up on screen. But the reason we don't do that is, just like a real car, if you're talking to people or texting and driving, it gets very distracting very quickly. So, with that being said, I don't want a distraction while I'm driving. I'm ADHD enough as it is, and I think the best move and the best life for this channel is going to be if I talk to you guys when I'm not racing and during and after, not during. Because if I try to talk to you guys during the race, you guys aren't going to be able to see me race at my full potential. This channel would be a waste of time. So I think for... Ooh, I like that a lot. The sake of the life of the channel, we save the chat and stuff for, like, right now. I'll show you guys something pretty cool. Let me switch my account. I should stream some Rainbow Six Siege. I'm champ in Siege. These are all the games that I own. But yeah, just to give you guys a little, to have a little conversation, for somebody like me, I am not the smartest guy in the room. I have a speech impediment, I have ADHD, I talk a lot, and I have a bunch of issues. But I'm able to accomplish things that I say I can do. My wife gives me an insane confidence, and I don't deserve somebody like her, but she's absolutely amazing. So going from absolutely nothing to being able to buy my home, having a really great job, and just having all this stuff, it feels like it should be impossible, but now that I have it, I almost feel this sense of guilt, like almost like I don't deserve it. But the whole point of the channel is to show you guys somebody like me that looked at himself like a waste of space and just, hated myself for who I am and just, like, never really had friends and just, like, wasn't supposed to be here. It's to show the people out there that feel that same exact way when they lose all hope and they think it's not possible for them, that in fact it is possible and you can do anything you set your mind to. We're just going to wait a minute. I'm not going to drive around for no reason. I want to try something. I want to see how slow I am with the driving line off. We'll qualify like that. I think it'll be fun. You want to see my socks? I'm wearing Carol Shelby Cobra socks. They're my dude. You could tell they got holes in them. I wear them all the time. My dumbass, I literally paid $20 for these fucking socks. Rest in peace, my granny. Goodbye, bazooka. Boom. Blam. Kablow. Stevie, you missed it, but some guy called me racist yesterday for singing a song and then came on here to, like, absolutely shit talk me. It was kind of fucked up. All I sang was hing-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a, hing-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a. It's like, bro, he wasn't even Indian. But I'm like, that's the problem with this world, man. I'm like, people be getting offended by literally anything nowadays. Oh, wait a second. Luckily we caught that before we drove any further. I have to calibrate my pedals. That's why the car was going vroom, vroom, vroom. I had it set for an LMP car. Let's get this mic situated. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Kaboom. Kablow. Kablam. pretty quick for having no line. That's the end of that. Damn it, didn't mean to go off track. Just gave it a little bit too much gas, but it was good. For those of you guys just joining, if you're wondering like why I don't respond to chat, just while I'm during a race, so I have this super huge ultra wide setup, and in order for me to be able to talk with you guys, I need to focus on my races. So I only talk with you guys after the race is over. And sometimes, before. I see only Stevie's in here right now. Good luck, everybody. Let's have a good, clean race. Got my sim racing shoes. first place. That blows, man. You set a great lap time too. I had a race the other day on stream where I was in first the entire race and hit the wall at the very end. Running pretty smooth here, guys. It's the rain, though. Anything can go wrong. coming up on the last lap here. I think. Not 100% sure. Max, I hope you're here to see this. I hope you guys all enjoy this. Drop the bass. Woohoo! Good job, everybody. Shake and bake. First place finish, baby. No incidents either. Let's go. First place. Let's fucking go, baby. First place. What's up, Max? Shake and bake, baby. First place. There is two of me. Now I can give you two of these. There you go. A little bit of that action right there. See that? This keeps me married. Dude, some guy, Max, you missed it last night. This guy, he was calling me fucking racist and, like, was mad. I think he was mad just because he didn't have, like, a sim or whatever, and he was like, all your stuff is clickbait. You're racist because I sang hing-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a on the microphone. And I'm like, bro, if that fucking offends you, then you gotta fucking leave, dude. Like, just leave. How do you get offended by that? And it was a black guy. It wasn't even a white guy. He's like, you're racist. We all heard you sing that song. And I just kicked him. I banned him. And then there was another guy that was like, dude, if you don't give me a PC, I'm gonna leave. And I'm like, you don't have to leave. And I just booted him from the lobby. What the hell are these? Never seen these pedal sets before. What the hell company is this? I've never even heard of this company before. I kinda like that rig, dude. Whoa. We're about to get a promotion on iRacing, and we already. So iRacing works like this: you have 13 weeks of racing. Each week, there. So like right now, if I do the GT3 series, it's all at Sebring. But on Tuesday or Monday night, the map will change over. You could see it right here, week 5 of 13. You start off at 250, 2.50, and if you get up to 3.0, you get the next license. The reason these are so low is I don't race any of these cars. But you get the next license. If you get up to 4.0, you get fast tracked. And I literally had this up to 3.98, and you've seen how some of the races been where people have been like ignorant and crashing and shit like that. But as far as Silk Song goes, I haven't played that yet, but this is my Steam library. I literally have everything. So the license resets in the sense of like you so like let's say you go down, this number right here, this IR number doesn't reset, but this 3.68 number like next month would turn into, if I don't get to 4.0 by the end of the month, which is, it feels impossible, but if I don't get there, it'll reset to 2.50, but my license will be upgraded. So it'll, instead of it saying C, it'll go to B. But there's 8 weeks left. So we really, in reality, we really should be able to get there. Let's check out this. I've never raced this car before. It's the Mission R. It's probably almost impossible to drive for somebody it's probably a really challenging car to drive. Yeah, like, if it were to reset now, if the new month started, I would get a promotion. If I fast track and I get there anyways, I still get the promotion. But, like, if you're in, let's say this number right here, that's a 2.39, it's because I only did, like, 1 or 2 races in this, and I'll actually show you. Why don't we withdraw from this? Here, I'll withdraw from this to just show you. So, give me 1 second. We'll do a race in the Formula 1600 car, just so I can show you guys how bad Rookie is. We'll go Formula V. I don't ever race these, so just keep that in mind. What was I about to do? Oh, change my pedals. Hold on, bro. I'm setting this up so I can show you how bad Rookie is. Hold on a second. Alright, we're good. Enough. I don't really know how to set that up for this. I don't race these type of cars. Maybe the LMP throttle will be better. Hey, we are doing a $25,000 racing simulator to a real GT car. We don't really ever race these type of cars, but if you guys want to check it out, we're giving away a gaming PC on May 1st. It's called Mueller Motorsports on YouTube. We're doing a 300-day challenge where we get into a real AMG GT3. It's completely free if y'all want to check it out. Why do I have no audio? There we go. And why? Okay, but yeah, we're gonna switch this real quick before we even start racing. Hold on. Honestly, the graphics are fucking insane. I've never really driven Formula V before. I drive GT cars. That's about it. I'm just basically going to show you guys how bad Rookie is, though. A little bit too much on the brake. I also got to turn the force way down. It's like, holy shit. I'm doing a couple cool reviews this weekend. Max and Steve, you should come along. They'll be fully edited videos, but I'm going to do a review of a motion platform, and then I'm also going to do a review of a seatbelt tensioner, and if it shows up, my Moza Lamborghini wheel. I finally got the adapter for the tensioner, so now on my seatbelt, it'll pull on me. And I'll feel the braking just like in a real car, like how you get that feeling where you fly forward. That's depressing that we even qualified third. And I've never driven this before. That should tell you everything you need to know right there. I've just been busy with work and shit, man. Let's turn this down. Just a little bit. Alright, guys, let's have a good, clean race.
Hey guys, follow me on my YouTube. I'm giving away a jumbo jet.
Hey, don't be mad at me, Bubba, that your life isn't what it's supposed to be. We're probably gonna die this first corner. Oh, I'm a bumblebee. A bumblebee that likes to eat his KFC. That was for you too? He's gonna fucking wipe out right here. I called it. And I'll show you guys how to file a protest. For extra aerodynamics, I put my head down. You really do that in real life. McQueen's #1! Two times in a row now? Jesus. Believe it or not, this is not terrible for a rookie race. This is one of the most chillest lobbies I've seen ever on rookie. Yeah, let's just leave. There's a reason I don't race these cars, because I suck at it. But you got to see it, so I'll show you this now. Now that the race is over, and I did terrible, this rating will drop more. But if you don't hit that 3.0 mark, like right here, I'm getting a promotion regardless. But right here and right here, I did shitty. So at the end of the season, this will go back to a 2.50. You got to get it to 3.0 in order to get the upgrade. We could honestly try this out. I'd be down. I'm not good at this, but there's a but there. Hold on. Yeah, we won't race that. I'll suck at that. I don't know what I want to race. Just give me a minute. Oh, Max, I forgot to tell you. Dude, if you liked Hollow Knight, a game I just bought, and oh my gosh, dude. It doesn't look good because of the trailers, but it's called Mouse PI Detective or whatever the fuck it's called. That new game that's all in black and white. I am not even a fan of those type of games. One of the best games I've ever played in my life. I think, oh my gosh, dude. I am loving it. 10 out of 10 so far. I don't know which kind of car I want to drive, man. It ain't a Disney game. It definitely ain't no Disney game. I think the rights. You know how they made the Winnie the Pooh movie? I think it's only $30. They're not gonna drop the price on that shit. I would just buy it. I mean, they will drop the price, but it's worth it. You know how Winnie the Pooh um, lost its licensing, so they made that scary Winnie the Pooh movie that was like retarded? The same thing with that. I think they didn't renew the licensing to it, so they made a game. I'm almost positive, but it's definitely an adult game. It ain't no child's game. It's so weird. Like the previews don't do it justice because your mind, it's a 3D, like you're in a 3D world with 2D characters with 3D interactivity, and it's just I can't even explain it. It's so good. And I bought it on the Switch. I have a Switch, a PS5, and then a PC gaming laptop, Quest 3, and I enjoy it on the Switch too. And then I have an ROG Ally X as well, and it's just as good on that. Another game I've been playing with my wife, we've been playing Mario Tennis, and not only have we been playing Mario Tennis, but we've also been playing Resident Evil, the new one. Best Resident Evil game I've ever played. We were playing Mario Kart earlier today. I like having a Switch because she's not a video game person like at all. She's supportive of whatever I do. And even though my wife isn't good at video games, the cool thing about having a Switch is the games that are on it, anybody can pick them up and play them. So, like, that's why I got a Switch. I will be streaming all day tomorrow, like later during the day. But if this race goes bad, if this race goes terribly bad, I'm just gonna get off because I don't. Hold on. Dude, am I high? Where is the BMW? I know I have a profile for it. I hope. We've raced this car a million times. Where the fuck is the profile for it? What the fuck? Dude. Oh, wait. You know where it is? It's probably right here. Hold on. There we go. I don't know why that didn't work the first time. Honestly, valid, definitely valid, but here's the truth. Everybody that's out there saying, well, oh, you don't own your games, or you Nintendo's greedy. One, they suck. But here's the truth. Every one of these companies that is out there selling video games is the same. PlayStation, if you break their terms of service, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get banned. Guess what happens on Xbox? You're going to get banned. Guess what happens on PC? You're going to get banned from the game. Like, it's not just PlayStation or just Nintendo. Yes, they're probably the greediest, but so are the other ones. Hey, if you guys are interested, we're going from a $25,000 simulator to a real GT car, and we're doing it all on YouTube. We don't typically race these cars, but we're giving away a gaming computer on May 1st that's worth like $4,000. If you guys want to come check it out, I'll put the channel link in the chat. It's completely free. Oh, we gotta change one thing. Da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. This car probably has about 900 wheel rotation. But, dude, the games are mad fucking expensive. Like, you literally have games on the Switch that are almost $100. And it's so stupid. So stupid. I don't really understand it. We might want to switch over to either the Lamborghini drive wheel or my round wheel. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm a bumblebee. I'm a bumblebee that likes to eat my KFC. I don't know why we're not just racing GT cars. These races typically suck. About half the lobby doesn't know how to drive, and then the other half of the lobby is just dickhead. Yeah, we're probably going to want to go to a round wheel. We'll go over to this. That's what we were using. You guys have seen me race this car a million times. It's probably the easiest car to drive in all of iRace. Nah, I'd give that to the GR86. You know, it's funny, when that car first came out, it was practically unusable. And now, it's one of the best cars in the game for beginners. There we go. By the way, I don't respond to my chat while I'm in a race, just because I'm not able to look over and see it. For those of you unaware and just joining, I'm on a mega ultra wide setup, 49-inch for my center, and then 27s on the sides. So it's just, even though I'm on a 50-90, I don't want to have an overlay open during the race causing lag, and I also don't want to get distracted looking at a chat. Matt's my mod. He can let you guys know that. If new people join Matt and you're here, just let them know. This line honestly sucks. I'll probably turn the drive line off just because it's shitty. The right side of that track definitely ain't faster. I don't even race here, and I can tell you that. I think that line would be better suited for the Miata, but where did we place? You see, I don't like how it says the grid position like this because it's not true. So we found that out last time. It was like, oh, you're gonna be in fifth or. Take my seatbelt off. Fuck. Damn it! Oh, I'm pinning that. Max, you goated. Max, are you able to hear me? Does my mic audio sound good? Can you hear me well? Fun fact for those of you guys unaware, Max, he's from the hit TV show on Nick Jr., Max and Ruby. His sister, she died in a blaze of fire from trying to save the other rabbits, but he couldn't save them all. I like to lay down backwards on my bed and let my wife milk me. Dude, I don't even know why I said that. At work, my boss, he was talking to me about my sim racing setup, and now that I got a second camera for streaming, I'm like, dude, I got a foot cam. He's like, you probably shouldn't call it that. And I'm like, yep, it's the foot cam, and he kicked me from the meeting because I work remotely.
Oh, man. That's amazing.
Meeting. I mean, that's one way to get out of the meeting, though, so...
But in all seriousness, I wasn't joking. We're doing, my wife and I, we went in about $100,000. We went 25 on the sim, and then we're going to be filming race school, and we're going to be getting into a AMG GT3 car. So it'll be pretty cool. My wife and I, we lost our baby this year, and she went through being septic, so this whole channel is about building something positive.
Look me up. I'd be happy to.
Yeah, I want to know back too, bud. Sorry to hear your
Sorry to hear your loss, man. Yeah.
Not to keep being depressing, but another thing, I lost my pug this week too. We had to put him down. His name was Brad Paisley. That's the honor for this race, is Brad Paisley. You guys just remember him.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
That's my new catchphrase. When this light goes green, y'all are getting milked.
So that's pretty much what happens when I start up here. Somebody ends up pretty much right in my prostate. Turn one, you know, just regular Saturday.
Yeah, in the past few races, everyone was super aggressive, super thin side, so if everyone could be safe, that would be
Go fuck yourself. Wait, that's
We typically only race GT, but I've been doing these races to show people how bad iRacing can be. And we had a race a couple nights ago where the entire course went off on lap one. A guy got all pissed and he started driving backwards. And it was the first time I ever made a report, and iRacing told me they banned the person. They just said they took action.
Yeah, they get a temporary the first time. Most of the time, I mean, it depends on what you do. I've seen people get temporary, but some people get permanent.
Well, I never seen somebody turn around and just start driving backwards and taking people out. That was a first.
Oh, I've seen that on here. I've seen that on the non-ultimate. Yeah, it happens a lot. Yeah, ovals have that a bunch. Absolutely. Absolutely.
well, I'm never playing over.
Dude's just creeping.
Get ready.
past it.
Going green.
Good luck, people. Let's have a good race. This is a beautiful race so far. Really is. I'll give you the position back. I don't know why 16's a retard and just jumped out of the pits. Like, "16, I hope you get your asshole stuck in a blender." One of you guys just want to pit 16? Jesus Christ. Nice and clean. Respect, homie. Oops. Yeah, we got front end damage. We're gonna have to quit this.
Crash. That's the biggest strike. I hate when I do that.
Oh, that blows.
Fuck.
And that's why we're just gonna stick to GT cars. Like, I made a small mistake there. I took that corner. First mistake, the guy ran out of the pits. Like, that's the stuff you see in the point I was trying to get across for the lower end lobbies. The first thing is the guy exited the pits with us flying up on him, and we collided. Me and the guy that were bumper to bumper, and it's because I had nowhere to go. I gave him the position back. But then, that turn where I got hit a little bit, I put the car sideways because I oversteered a little bit, and it's because I had it set at 720, but it's like these people, they get the yellow flag, but instead of slowing down, they just fucking pound you. And then that last thing was iRacing's net code. So the biggest problem with iRacing is if you're wheel to wheel with somebody, this is the one thing LMU does better. You're wheel to wheel with somebody and you're going through a corner. If you just tap them, barely tap them, their car, iRacing's physics system, will make it so you go flying out of control. and one person stays in control usually, and the other person goes flying. Both of you guys can go flying, but a lot of the time, it's one person goes flying, and the other person has, like, nothing wrong with them. And it's kind of stupid, but that was pretty much fully on me. Oh. I think I'm going to end that there for the night. I'm going to go enjoy some video games and go hang out with my wife. I'll be on tomorrow, though, Max. I'll shoot you a message tomorrow, dude. Since you've been doing the mod stuff, I'll get you, I'll hit you up. I'll get you a download code for, that IP mouse game or whatever the fuck it's called. I'll get it for you. So just come to the thing tomorrow, and Monday, but I'll get it for you here within a week or so, possibly tomorrow. Just hit me up.